Welcome back to my channel. I do just want to very quickly apologise for the lack of uploads over the past 4 or 5 days or so. We've been crazy busy. I've had appointments left, right and centre, and people have been coming around the house to evaluate, and yeah, it's just been crazy, so apologies for that. But for today's video, I'm going to be basically just explaining a couple of news stories which really stood out for me. I think what I'm going to start doing is trying, to group my news story videos together into one video more often, so that those who aren't as interested in this particular kind of content don't basically get it shoved in the face on their news feeds every day. So, I don't know, I just thought that this might be a little bit better if I clump stories together. So the first story I'm going to be discussing today is that teachers here in the United Kingdom are leaving their jobs in fear of what's being labelled as violent repercussions from parents. This comes after the NAHT, or the National Association of Head Teachers, released a warning that physical attacks from both parents and pupils are, quote, increasing in both severity and regularity, end quote. A primary school had a couple of its teachers suffer racist and homophobic abuse, and it was even reported that they were even threatened with an axe. Head teacher at that school, Michelle Sheehy, I hope I'm saying that correctly by the way, explained that, quote, teachers leave in groups because they are afraid of violent repercussions from parents. It stops them from disciplining students in the way they think they should, end quote. The NAHT has been attempting to urge ministers that there needs to be more of a guidance for schools on how to deal with such a thing. They are also being encouraged and urged to take this matter more seriously. The second story and the final story that I have for you today is by the Sun newspaper, and to be quite honest, I don't usually believe everything the Sun basically discusses, because it's common knowledge here that no one ever should trust 100% what the Sun says. But saying that, I did find this interesting article about a drunken passenger on a Thomas Cook airline flight. Those on board the flight, which was going to Turkey and had taken off from Manchester Airport here in the United Kingdom, were subject to violent and, quote, extremely menacing, end quote, behaviour. The father of two, named Lyndon Bryan, had drank an excessive amount of alcohol prior to the flight and was clearly intoxicated. Bryan was seen and heard threatening cabin crew and his fellow passengers, whilst also causing general problems on board the aircraft. The Detective Constable of the Greater Manchester Police, Brad Howarth, said, quote, Bryan frightened not only the cabin crew, who were simply there doing their job and there to keep the rest of the passengers safe, but they also frightened the holiday goers who should have been excited at the start of their trip, end quote. Linton was caught saying, quote, I'm a bad boy from Manchester. I will hunt you down, and when I do, I will hurt you, end quote. He refused to sit down as the plane was landing into the destination holiday resort. He also accused staff members of racism and banged on windows and exits on the plane. He has since been jailed for 22 months. Let me know your thoughts on these two news stories, and as usual, all of the sources that I used to create this video will be linked in the description box down below. Also, let me know what you guys think of me clumping maybe 2-3 stories together rather than doing them all separately. I mean, I think I kind of like doing things separately in a way, because that allows me to go into much deeper detail on a specific story or topic. But I do understand that obviously not everyone is interested in that kind of content. So I want to just very quickly thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave this video a big thumbs up, and if you are new here, make sure to click on that subscribe button. Thank you so much once again, and I hope to see you in my next video.